After all that work, you want to do some jokes? Okay, I think I've got, I have some jokes around here somewhere. I know I just had them. Oh no, here they are. Here they are. I got them. I got the jokes. He wants the jokes. Here we go with the jokes. Easter jokes, of course. That's why it's Easter jokes, because it's almost Easter. Here we go. What do you get when you cross a bunny with an onion? An bunion. Ha! A bunion, you know, a bunion. I always have to explain the jokes to you. It's very unfunny when I have to do that. Next one. Where do rabbits go after their wedding? On their bunny moon. Yeah. Oh, you got that one? A bunny moon? I finally gets it. I got you with the card. All right. How do you know a rabbit is in a good mood? He's hoppy. Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, hoppy. Hey, you got that one too. Nice. All right. What kind of beans never grow in a garden? Jelly beans, of course. Yes, jelly beans. Haha. You like jelly beans? I like not regular jelly beans. What's the other one? The bean company, the small ones. They got the place out in the Bay Area. Jelly Bellies. Yeah, those jelly beans are great. All right, here we go. Why did the Easter Bunny have to fire the duck? Because he kept quacking all the eggs. He didn't get that one. Hello everybody, Friday! Yeah, we made it to Friday, April the 7th. We made it through our first week of April, which is very exciting. But more importantly, we're going to talk about movies today. And before we get there, we're going to talk about headlines, because we've got some cool headlines out there. Best type of grilled cheese that melts seamlessly over your burger. Burgers. Hey, hello. Got a little lost in the burgers, because burgers are good. I had one yesterday, because I told you I was going to have one yesterday, and it was good. All right, next up. Best coffee mugs of 2023, according to experts. Bigger, the better. By this expert. Yeah. Actually, I don't believe that there's actually real coffee mug experts out there. There might be coffee mug designers that say, ooh, people are into these colors and these types of things and blah, blah, blah. But an expert, I don't think so. All right, here we go. TikTok heartily disapproves of turning pizza into grilled cheese. Now, I do not agree with pretty much anything on TikTok, because other than actual footage of something, which is hard to believe as well, pretty much everything else is just a bunch of made-up crap on TikTok. Some of it's really, really funny, and I approve of the funny stuff, but a lot of like instructional stuff and opinion stuff, it's all fake. It's a bunch of lies. It's crap. I've seen some really horrible stuff on there regarding the truth of things. Yeah, so be very careful on TikTok. But on this, TikTokers and I do agree. Grilled cheese is not to be made into a pizza that's wrapped up in bread, which a pizza already is. And if you really want to do something like that, take a pizza and roll it up. Eat it that was weird. Eat it that way. So, pizza grilled cheese is not a grilled cheese. That's pizza is squished between some bread. So on that, I do agree with the TikTokers. All right, moving along. It is Friday, so we got to talk about movies on Friday, because we love movies on Fridays and we love movies on the weekends. Last weekend I saw John Wick 4, which is great. I heard Dungeons and Dragons is pretty good as well, so I might go see that one. Excuse me. But opening in theaters today is Super Mario Brothers. Yes, it's an animated feature with Chris Pratt and several other people. But it looks pretty good. It's got crappy reviews, but shocker, I don't even think we need critics anymore. Movie critics just need to go bye-bye. They don't mean anything. We have ratings. People, you and I can go on to, Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb and different places and rate them based on how we think. I'll go off the people's choice versus critics, because critics got their opinions about weird, dumb stuff that I don't agree with. So, anyway, but that is in the theater. I do agree that you should go to the movie theaters and watch movies. Go to the movie theaters. It's great. Sitting in the theater, sitting on the big screen. Movies are made to be watched on a big screen with the cool sound and everything. So you should really go enjoy that experience. And yeah, the cost of the tickets is not the horrible part. Yeah, the food and the stuff can be. But here, pro tip, go get yourself a nice tasty snack ahead of time, go watch your movie, and then go get something to drink afterwards, because if you drink before, you gotta use the bathroom, but you can. It's like, whatever. Just eat your food before, go have some lunch or something right before, go watch your movie. There you go. Or, go watch your movie and then go get some dinner or some lunch afterwards. Whatever. Go to the movie theater, though, and watch the movie. Stop sitting around on your phone, not going to the movie theater. And because I said that movies are really made for the big screen, an old movie came out in 1981 is being re-released on DVD and Blu-ray, and it was remastered with better sound and stuff. I really, really hope that they put it out in theaters again, because this is a great movie. Now, it got lost in the shuffle of movies that came out in 1981, because right before this movie came out, a movie called Clash of the Titans came out. Now, some of you know this movie. It's a really big deal. A lot of Greek mythology in there, lots of cool stuff. That for 1981, that was a really, really cool movie. And then this movie came out that I'm going to talk about. And right after that, Indiana Jones, the first Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. So this cool movie got smashed in between these two massive blockbusters that just ran off. But this movie was really, really good. It was so good, it actually that year got nominated for an Oscar for Best... Best Visual Effects, I think. It was Best Visual Effects. And it lost to Indiana Jones. But the guy that won the award, that won the Grammy, the Oscar for Indiana Jones, he still admits today that this movie that I'm going to talk about should have won that award. Indiana Jones was good, but this movie was better. So it got lost in the shuffle, but it's got a huge cult following. You may have seen it, but you may not have, and it's coming out again, so you got to check it out. It's really, really cool. It stands up to today and has still people that like dragons. They say this is the best dragon ever made on film. It is called Dragon Slayer. It is the original Dragon Slayer from 1981. I say original because there's other kind of Dragon Slayer type movies, but this is the original, and it's never been remade, and there's no plans to remake it, but it's a beautiful movie. And I say beautiful because it's a cool story. It's not like what you've seen, although set in medieval times. It's not like a medieval movie you're used to watching. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons. It's not like Lord of the Rings. It's not like, what's that, House of Dragons. It's not like any of those shows that have dragons in them. This is wildly different and very, very, very good. And even a bit scary at times. The suspense in this is great. The music is great. The lighting and the effects is great. And they did some amazing things. This film was produced and made by Paramount Pictures and the Walt Disney Company. So Walt Disney Studios, yes, helped make this movie. This is really, really cool. They did some groundbreaking stuff with animatronics and stop motion and blur motion and stuff in the movies. Really, really amazing movie. You can find it on streaming services. You got to pay a little bit for it, but it is an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, you are truly missing out on one of the greatest movies. Definitely the best dragon movie of all time. That is Dragon Slayer 1981. Let's just do our natural stuff to get on with the day, since we have our Barbecue Friday today. Let's go back in the bearded past with Zach.
Hey everybody, it's Friday the 7th. How you all doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to go ahead and start this off and go back to the Bearded Past with Zach. And we're going to talk about some movie releases that came out over this weekend. Or on this day in history, I should say. First, the classic 1993 The Sandlot. How many of you guys haven't seen The Sandlot? Raise your hands, because I bet you there's not very many in the room. A lot of you guys probably have. Great movie, classic. Also, coming out today, the Super Mario Bros. The movie. This is going to be great, man, for you Super Mario Brothers fans. Looks like it could be a classic movie. Go enjoy if you have an opportunity. Get out and watch the movie. 2017, The Gifted. Bad Boys in 1995. The Smurfs, Lost Village in 2017. The Benchwarmers. I enjoyed this movie. It was pretty stupid, but it was still pretty funny. Released in 2006, a Goofy movie, which I've watched more than a person probably should. But it was released in 1995. This is the one where Goofy's son goes off to college. And then released in 1990 or 2004, Johnson Family Vacation. The Huntsman winner in 2016. And Major League. This will make Clayton happy. I think this is Clayton's all-time favorite movie, actually. Major League in 1989. I remember seeing that in the theaters. That was a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's wonderful. Here's another great movie. If you guys haven't had an opportunity, this was also released 1976 on this day. The Bad News Bears. Those were, I grew up just loving those movies. And, man, there are a lot of movies. But I think the last movie I'm going to leave you with on this weekend here is The Whole 10 Yards, released in 2004. You guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Watch a movie. Do some fun stuff. It's going to be nice out there, you guys. All right, guys. Take care. Bye now.
Very good. Thanks, sir, for that. And now we're going to see what the national day is today. Maybe it's Dragon Day. We can have a Dragon Day. I like that.
Morning, everybody. It's Friday. Yay! Off to the weekend. Some of you going this evening, hopefully downtown to Domo and eat some good food and see some. And that Carl's going to sing a song for us about the Domo. So, oh Lord, I'm sorry. You guys aren't old enough to catch it, but whatever. But today is the 7th. It's Friday, and today's national day is National Coffee Cake Day. Ooh, a really good coffee cake. See, in my family, it's tradition on Christmas and Easter, so I'll be making one this week. I make a German coffee cake, which my grandmother called it a Kuga. And it's, I have to make a big one because everybody likes it different. So some of it is the streusel, the cinnamon, some of it is apple cinnamon, and some of it is berry. So I just make a big sheet pan of it. And everybody has their own take on a coffee cake. I like the cinnamon and I like the berry. Apples, whatever. But everybody in my family has a distinct opinion on which is the best. And you can see, or not the best, the one they like the most. You can see as the coffee cake gets eaten what is left last. Doesn't mean they're not going to eat it, it's just not their favorite. It was the same way when I was growing up. But some of you may only know coffee cake as, like the cinnamon streusel-y kind, and that's what you're used to. It's the same different. Every region, every nationality has a different take on coffee cake. Why do they call it coffee cake? I don't know. Why do you think they call it coffee cake? Because normally you eat it with a cup of coffee. Just, it's one of those little, if you went over to somebody's house back in the time, when they were a little more prim and proper, and you'd stop by and they'd always offer you something to drink. Oh, would you like a piece of cake, a piece of coffee cake, something like that. My great-grandmother always had a coffee cake in the kitchen. I don't care what day, what time, what month, whatever. There was always seemed to be a coffee cake there. I think that's why I like to go visit her so much. That, and she gave you 50-cent pieces. She had a little jar that always had 50-cent pieces in it, $50. Those were cool. I wish I would have kept them. But hey, when you were a kid back then, you got 50 cents. That was like a fortune. You know how much candy you could get with that? But what do you guys think? What's your favorite kind of coffee cake? Like I said, everybody's got a different one, different way of making it, and a whole different way of eating it. Some people eat it on a napkin by the hand, and some people have to have a plate with a fork. My grandmother would say we were barbarians when we put it on a napkin and ran outside with it. We just needed to be on the go with it. That's all I know. So think about this the next time you go to Starbucks, because I know Starbucks has a coffee cake. Think about it. Is that your favorite kind? Or Mine would be a different one. Everybody have a great day. And it is today, Good Friday. For those of you, this weekend is a big weekend and it's Easter. Have a great one. Hope you see your families. Don't eat too much chocolate. And don't step on too many eggs. Everybody have a great weekend.
All right, guys, that is it. Today we have our Barbecue Friday in celebration of Easter, and because we do a Barbecue Friday once a month, so we got some good tasty food coming up. We got some good activities today. We're gonna have a good day. Weather's supposed to be nice, decent. Actually, not today, but the weekend. Today we might actually see a little bit of rain, but the weekend's gonna be decent. Mid-70s. We'll be good. See you next week on the morning routine. Happy weekend. All that stuff, everybody. Take care.